Hi, I'm the Box Office Wizard, bringing you weekend box office predictions and movie review. It's going to be a short show today. I've been under the weather, so I'm going to try to save my voice as much as I can. However, though, just going to give you an update on Beat the Expert and also give you my predictions for this weekend's box office as well. So, last week, I actually came in second, so it wasn't too bad for me. Box Office Mojo had a big week at 88.4%. I came in second at 83.8%. Third place was actually Box Office Profits at 82.4%, and finishing in last was Box Office Pro at 78.7%. Overall, we actually have a new leader now. It's Box Office Mojo at 81.3%, Box Office Pros at 81.06%. I actually dropped to third from second, but I actually still moved up closer to Box Office Pro where he was last week. So I'm actually at 81%, so I'm only 600ths of a percent off from second, and only 3/10 off, or 3/10 off from first place. So it's virtually a tie for 1, 2, 3. Box Office Profits is in last at 77.3%. This weekend's box office is going to be a lot of new movies coming out. I think a couple of them will just pretty much bomb from the get-go. One or two of them are still kind of up in the air. But let's go ahead and get into the numbers. Number 10, we'll go with the Belko Experiment. The movie had a expected debut last weekend. I'm going to put it in at $2.25 million. Might be stretching it a little bit, but hopefully kind of does the trend of what the second weekend movies that didn't start out very well tended to only drop about 40% the second weekend. So we'll go with that. Hoping it might be a stretch, like I said, though, but I think it'll be okay. So coming in ninth will be Lego Batman. Another good weekend it is. It's dropping a lot of theaters finally. Put it in at $2.45 million. Coming in eighth this weekend will be The Shack. Put it in at a 40% drop. Good weekend for eighth though at $3.5 million. Seventh is one of our movies that are debuting is Chips. This movie has just looked terrible from the start. You know, I'm sure there's probably a few funny moments in it and so forth, but I just think it's just doing an injustice to the TV show. But either way, though, it'll get some people to go see it. I'm only going to put it at $6.8 million, and that might be a stretch as well. So, coming in sixth is the movie Get Out. Obviously, it's been out for several weeks now. It's going to have another great weekend. I'm going to put it in at $8.1 million for this coming weekend. Coming in fifth will be Logan. I'm going to put it in at $8.8 million. Coming in fourth this week will be Kong. Should have a decent weekend at $14.2 million. Coming in third this weekend will be the movie Life. This has been kind of the hard one for me this week. It just has that when you watch it, it's kind of reminds me of Arrival, where, you know, initially you'd think this movie could very potentially be a big hit this weekend, and I think it'll be fairly decent. But on the same hand, you're like, well, not a lot's known about it, you know. But I think at the same time, though, I think they've done enough marketing where I think it will have a decent weekend. Studios put it only at the mid-teens. Actually low to mid-teens. I think last number I saw was 13 to 15 million. I'm going to go just a touch higher than that. I'm going to put it in at 17.7 million. Kind of curious to see where this movie's falling in line with the other experts. So, coming in second this weekend is the Power Rangers. I didn't watch it really much as a kid, other than when you flip through the channels, you saw the Power Rangers. That was about it. So, I think this movie looks very good, at least for what they're doing with it. I'm kind of curious how people will respond to it. I think it'll have a big weekend though here. Has a good budget at $100 million, I think it was, and overall though, good weekend. I'm gonna put it at $37.8 million. Coming in first again be Beauty and the Beast. Monster debut last weekend. Still gonna have a great second weekend. Disney movies you typically don't fall. I usually see them go 50% or less on their second weekend. It's about where I'm gonna put this at. I think I went with right at 55%, I believe. I have to do the math again. But either way, though, it's going to have a huge weekend. Definitely going to be number one. It's going to blow everybody else out. I'm going to put it at $86.6 million for this coming weekend. Hey, that's it for today's show. Get your predictions in. One thing I'm going to try to do this week, I might try to slip in a show on Sunday. My Monday show hasn't been responding very well, so with the actual numbers. So I think I might just go and try Sunday with the estimates. So be looking for that. And hopefully my voice will be back as well, where I can actually catch up on all the movie news and so forth that is out there. So, hey, take care, have a great weekend, and I'll see you later.